Hello sweet team, welcome back to my channel. This is Sweet Ajele. I am so excited to be with you all today, and I hope everyone is doing wonderfully well. Today I'm back with another cassava or yuca recipe, and we are making tapioca flour or tapioca starch. Okay, this is gluten free and you can make so many recipes out of it, and it is so easy, so simple. Only one ingredient is needed, which is our cassava, unless of course you want to count the water. So I just peeled and washed my cassava very well. And if you don't have a blender, you can go right ahead and grate it just like this, or you can also cut it up into little pieces and put it in your blender and blend it until it is nice and smooth, which is what I'm doing. I'm doing both, so you can choose whichever one best suits you. Okay. Continental food, madam. International food captain. Next, we're going to pour everything into a bowl, and we'll add enough water to make it nice and light. And I'll be straining it, and you can use a chiffon cloth to strain a flour sack or even a cheesecloth. But I usually like to use my strainer to just give it the first initial straining, because this is too much to be squeezing out. So this helps me out a lot. Once I'm done with the first straining, I'll put the cassava back into the blender, give it a second blend. This is in an effort to get the most out of my cassava. I'm done with the first straining, and I just allowed it to sit for a while so that the water will settle on top, and I'll use that water to give it a second blend, strain it one more time, then I'll move on to using a chiffon cloth to get my starch out. I just line my strainer with a chiffon cloth, and I'm giving it the final straining. Now, whatever I get out of this straining, I'll be adding to my banku mix. So it's totally up to you, but mine is not going to waste. Okay, so I'm just going to squeeze everything out, and we'll move on to the next step. Yep, so add this to your banku mix. Okay. We are done with the hardest parts of this recipe. So all we have to do now is to allow it sit for all the starch to settle on the bottom and the water on top, just like this. And we are ready to decant now. Now, putting it next to your sink is a good idea, because then you're not moving it too much, and when it's time to pour the water, you pour it out quickly so you don't lose any of your starch. If you do it slowly, the starch will get in your water and you're going to pour some of it out. I'm now dabbing a paper towel on top of it to get rid of any excess water, and I'll leave this in the bowl overnight. In my cornstarch video, I took it out immediately, but I realized leaving it overnight works better, and you will see well now. So as you can see, it's nice and firm, so you can scrape it out much easier. You see, it's just pulling off the sides of the bowl just like that, and this looks so pretty. Just look at that. I'll now spread it out onto a tray and leave it out to dry completely. You can use a dehydrator or leave it out in the sun. I'm just going to allow it hang out in my kitchen until it is nice and dry, because I'm not in a hurry. So this works well. I don't need to waste any energy. Okay, and every now and then you want to stir it to keep it moving so that it dries completely. Now, the next couple of days I realized my tray was too small, so I switched trays, but our starch is completely dry now, and I use that paper towel to keep it from spilling out because my tray have those holes, the handles on the sides like that. So our tapioca flour is ready, but I'm going to go ahead and blend it so that it'll be nice and smooth.
Continental food, madam. Food, madam. International food captain. We'll show you how to make pizza, jollof, mango and okra soup, sushi and pastries. All this and more. Sweet agile. Go, 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 sweet agile. Go, 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 sweet agile.
It is all done. I know you may be wondering, well, what can I use this for? You can use it as a thickener. You can also use it to make your own homemade fufu flour. Aibe biscuits. Yes, and you know we have 2 types of this. So ta-da, you get the other one as well. So don't worry, these recipes will be coming up soon. Keep in an airtight container like this and it should last you for at least 1 year. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give your girl a thumbs up. Thank you. Share and subscribe if you have not done that yet. If you're a new subscriber, welcome to my channel. This is Sweet Ajele. Thank you so much for subscribing. And to the Sweet team, y'all know I love you. Until I see you in my next video, stay safe, keep loving each other, and remember that the love of God and family is life's greatest blessing. And guys, ka unamini ochemi sweet mahabotu. Bye y'all.